What's up, y'all? My name is Genesis Denise Hale, the melanated multi-hyphenate, and I've partnered with True Star to give y'all a new show where we will be interviewing every extraordinary youth from Chicago you can imagine, called Content, Culture, Life. Our guest today is 18-year-old model, singer-songwriter, and my homegirl, Anyiah Chase Mayfield. Now, Anyiah is not yet a household name. However, she has been around, okay? This Walter Payton Sr. has had the pleasure of singing the national anthem at a Chicago Fire game, doing background vocals for Chance the Rapper and Cynthia Erivo, as well as spending 10 years in the Chicago Children's Choir and traveling across the globe with the group. Welcome to the show.
Thank you
How
for
are
having
you?
me. I'm really good. I'm excited to be here.
Good. Now, so my first question, because they did tell me that you did Chicago Children's Choir. Did you do VOC or did you do like a division?
I did both. I started out in the Hyde Park Neighborhood Choir, which is the first choir for all of Chicago Children's Choirs.
Yes.
The OG, if I must say. And then I proceeded into Voice of Chicago in 8th grade.
Okay.
So 10 years, yeah.
What was life like in VOC?
VOC, it's very demanding, but you definitely get the fruits of your labor. We're actually going to Egypt this summer to tour in Egypt and Alexandria and just have fun, and now I can finally see like the fruits of my labor and everything. So
that's beautiful. Now I know you did mention Hyde Park, however, Hyde Park is not touching Inglewood. So
what? No, Hyde Park.
We appreciate you. We love you
started.
so much.
No,
we just love you. We cherish you forever. But you're not
slide.
touching Inglewood.
I'll let it slide.
Straight like that. It's whatever. Anywho, okay. I know that. Because you do VOC and because VOC is very demanding, what preparations or precautions do you take when it comes to like vocal warm-ups and just singing or performing in general?
Yeah, for sure. I had to practice accountability a lot. Although we are singing in a choir, everyone is responsible to hold their own. So whether that's like taking your music outside of practice and practicing it and doing your own vocal warm-ups at home, because it's not just enough to show up to the rehearsal and just show up and sing. So
I am aware, yes. Yeah. What was your teacher? Who was your teacher for Hyde Park?
Hyde Park, Miss Molly Stone.
Okay, yes. Okay, we love Molly.
Yes.
All right. Outside of choir and VOC, how would you describe your songwriting and singing style?
I would say that it's very different. I notice a lot of breakup songs, even though I've never been through any heartbreak of any kind. It's so weird. But then I also have like some feel-good step 2 songs. But yeah, there's a plethora of different things that I write about.
I was about to say, heartbreak, baby, that's classic teen behavior. You ain't had as part of your life where you just like, I don't know who he is, but he hurt me.
I know. I don't know where it came from, though.
Welcome. What singer do people tell you that you're most like or that you resemble?
Yeah, I don't think that I sound like any kind of singer. I think that I'm still trying to find my own sound. I would like to say Anyiah sounds like Anyiah. Like Anyiah's trying to find her own voice, but I have been compared to Adele. I don't think that's true, but I will take the compliment. But
that is a really big compliment. I was about to say, I'm not mad at that one.
Like, oh, okay.
All right, Anyiah, well, thank you so much for letting us take a sneak peek into your life.
Yes,
for the content. Now let's get into our culture portion. So, have you seen like word association or song association shows?
Yes, I love watching people play that game.
All right, girl. So this is a game of speed. All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you a word, and you're going to have 5 seconds.
5.
I know 5 is critical out here. Okay. You got about 5. Can we do 7? Cause she gets 7 seconds. Okay, you got 7. 7.
Okay.
To figure out a song that has the word in it or in the title.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay. So your first word is together.
Together, we gon' get it together somehow. It was actually a song that I was a part of for the Google Year in Search 2020. It's called Together, and it's featuring Chance the Rapper, Cynthia Erivo, and myself and a couple of other friends.
Well, work. So. We didn't even get to use the little thing. Okay. All right. So your second word is day.
Our eyes up, our eyes like the day. Our eyes up, our eyes unafraid. Of course, Rise Up by Andrew Day.
Absolutely. See, I knew. I was like, as soon as she said Chicago Children's Choir, so she got like 40 million songs in her head. Okay, so your third word is love.
Love, 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 as long as we got.
You are an A-Push cohort member at Walter Payton.
Yes, I am.
What is that?
So A-Push cohort basically stands for AP US History, and my role in that is to help promote just diversity within the AP curriculum throughout the entire school, whether that's AP Comp Sci, AP US History, or AP Physics, or anything like that, and to just help students with their work and just help promote diversity. And it started with my teacher, Jiminy Afori, who is a Indian African-American woman, and she noticed that there weren't a lot of students of color in her classroom, so she wanted to help implement change within the curriculum. So
she was just like, everybody black going to AP.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, she said she didn't see enough of us, and I was like, you're right. I remember being the only black person in one of my AP classes, and I was just like, there's not enough chocolate in here. We need more.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Okay, so I also heard that you were interested in going into business.
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
I am going to study international business at Howard University, HU. And I wanted to take my love for financial literacy and my love for music and the performing arts and kind of combine them together to kind of pursue a more stable career than if I were to just pursue like theater or acting or the arts, just because I know that sometimes that kind of area can be a little wobbly. So I want to make sure I can like hold it down with the finance part. And the reason why I want to do that, become like a part of the business entertainment industry, is because I don't see enough women of color in that industry on the finance side and just kind of regulating everything that happens behind the camera. So I want to help diversify that area as well.
I was about to say, you love financial literacy?
Yeah, I think that financial literacy is very important, and especially as I get older, I'm going to have to like learn how to do taxes and like all that other stuff that a lot of people in like underserved communities aren't taught because people don't have the resources. So I want to be able to provide those resources.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I get it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we also have a special guest visiting us via Zoom.
Awesome.
Who you consider to be a mentor, I was told.
Yes.
So Miss Josephine Lee.
Yes.
Can you tell me about Josephine Lee? Can you tell us how like she's helped you on your journey and just get into her?
Miss Lee has been a part of my life for the past 10 years, but I've gotten to know her more throughout the past 5 years when I joined Voice of Chicago. And the one thing that she says to me that she says to the entire choir that stuck with me is that mediocrity is not a choice. And it's okay to be complacent for a while, but don't just settle for anything and keep pushing yourself and keep going. And so that's one thing that I continue to hold with me and that I will take with me past my high school career and just continue to push myself.
Hi, my name is Josephine Lee, and I'm the president of Chicago Children's Choir. I am Anyiah Chase's mentor.
So, Miss Lee, when did your mentor relationship begin?
I've had the privilege of knowing Anyiah for almost 10 years, and she is an extraordinary leader, singer, musician, just all around, just brilliant, mind, body, soul, spiritual being. And I just have the privilege of working with her every week. She exemplifies to me what a future leader looks like. Someone who is incredibly disciplined, who has a passion for excellence, who wants to bring people together from diverse backgrounds, who just strives to be the best person that she can be, and loves to celebrate our common humanity through the power of music. I am so grateful to have known her for this long. I cannot wait to see what the future has in store for her. She is a bright, shining star, and we are incredibly proud of her at the Chicago Children's Choir.
What was that something special you saw in Anyiah?
Yeah, something that I saw in Anyiah, I heard her sing Rise Up. I believe she was about 12 years old, and we were at the MCA, and it was her solo moment. And just seeing her confidence, her poise, her grace, and just her calm presence, but such a strong presence. I knew she is destined to do great things in this lifetime.
What do you see Anyiah doing when she finishes school?
You know, Anyiah can not only sing, but I think she can do anything. She can lead a corporation. She could potentially be a diplomat if she wanted to. I could see her running for office. My goodness, we need strong female leaders. She is such a unifier. And she knows how to bring people together, and her kindness, her compassion, she's incredibly empathetic to others. And she's such a hard worker, and her self-confidence in herself, her ability to lift other people up is an extraordinary skill that I have seen and have seen her blossom throughout these years. So I think she can do anything she sets her mind to. Anyiah, I am so excited to see what the future has in store for you. And no matter what, just remember the love and the joy that we have created together in your formidable years, and take that strength with you, that you have a community, an army of angels behind you, just lifting you up at all times. So remember that you are incredibly loved and adored.
Wonderful. Thank you, Miss Lee.
Thanks, True Stars. Thanks, Genesis. Love you.
Thank you so much, Miss Josephine, for being here and contributing to this wonderful lady, Anyiah Chase Mayfield's life. All right, that concludes our show. My name is Genesis Denise Hale, the melanated multi-hyphenate, and you're watching Content, Culture, Life.